Arrow, and I'm doing a reading. Oh, let me make sure. For the fixed signs, first we're going to do every sign group, but we're going to do the fixed signs first, and what the new moon is bringing you, or what is your possible manifestations from the new moon. Aquarius, you are going to be first because the new moon was in the planet that is your ruler, Uranus. Okay? Uranus, however you want to say it. All right. So, Aquarius. I know I did a new moon reading last night, so we're going to see what we get today. Yes, these two cards was in it. So we're going to see what we get today. All right, here's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We're going to call upon the ancestors, the archangels, divine light, higher power to come into this reading. Please guide me in the correct messages and accurate messages for Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio, our fixed signs. And please give us the right messages, guide us, and protect us from any evil eye that may be undoing in this reading. We're going to return that evil eye back to sender. We're going to protect the reader, all right, and anybody else that is watching this reading that is in those fixed signs. All right, Aquarius, you are the first one up. Excuse me. Let me get some tea, clear my throat. All right, Aquarius, let's see what's going on. What's current energy for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? What is current energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Aquarius, current energy with this new moon. What is Aquarius' current energy with this new moon? You are having development, Aquarius. You are improving in your self-mastery and your pentacles and your money, all right? You're just waiting for something to truly develop. It could be at work. It could be in your business. It could definitely be in finances, all right? But the Eight of Pentacles also represents energy, so it is talking about self-mastery. Nine of Pentacles, you're trying to get independent with your finances. You are showing a lot of appreciation to the universe. So the energy that you have in, you might have went through some difficult times here with the Three of Wands, okay, with a lot of energy that tried to stroke your passion. I see that you once was stuck and frustrated, or it could be stuck and frustrated get in this situation right now. But please know, have patience. You are developing, okay? Hello, hello, hello. If you're new here, hi, Jordan. Hi, Performance. Hello. Hi. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. We're almost at 1K. So yes, Aquarius, you are going into your passion new beginnings here with the Queen of Wands. You're looking good, smelling good. You're very attractive right now. You have that magic stick. Okay, you see, you also might like sunflowers. You have that magic stick, Aquarius, and you're being the ruler of your throne. Okay, but some of you guys might have been dealing with someone or a situation that tried to have you stuck, but you switched up on them. You again took that bullshit as fire, as fuel to your new beginnings, to your passions, and you're realizing that you need to move the hell on. You're vibrating at a higher frequency now, as we got patience right there. Okay, you also are being divinely guided. You're standing up for yourself. You're fighting. Okay, you also are dealing with things with force. Yeah, heartbreak. But this heartbreak gave you revelation. Like I said, you are the true alchemist. I'm doing a reading for the new moon for the fixed signs: Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio. So if you're any of those signs, you might want to stick around. If you know your moon sign, or if you don't, I think you should look into seeing what it is, your birth chart, at cafeastrology.com. Birth chart. It is free. So again, Aquarius, you've been waiting for a long time, or you just been waiting for development. You're currently in the development stage, okay? You're working on your pentacles, you're working on your energy, you're working on your self-improvement, okay? Your spirituality for some. You're working on being solely independent in your finances, okay? Nine of Pentacles. You're having appreciation for everything that you've been through recently or where you are right now. Something might be stuck in your head, but with the Eight of Swords, that frustration is all in your mind, is all in your mental. You need to have patience. It comes right up under it, okay? You need to have patience because everything that's happening to you has been divinely guided. You're taking that wand from the beginning here with the Three of Wands, and you got that wand in your hand. You are the Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius might have that in your chart, okay? But you are taking your passions. You're being the ruler of your throne, okay? You also might be a little mystical right now, and you are manifesting everything that you want, okay? You had to confront some things here with the chart. Also, Leo's energy might have Leo in your chart. You have to confront the inner beast within yourself. But you also, again, regain your power when you did that. You stood up to a lot of people here, all right? People that were very cowardly going up against you, all right? So again, you might have been fearful at one time, but you decided to say, hey, what am I afraid of? Who are they? I am me. I have nobody but the Most High above me, with me. So I'm going to confront this beast. I'm going to quiet. I'm going to shut their mouth, and I'm going to deal with this, all right? Princess of Cups. It could have been an immature water sign that you was up against. But again, you're taking things with a new passion. You're learning new things. You're also learning to pour into your own cup. But whatever people sent for you is going to come back to them. People are going to be very apologetic. Okay? But again, you're taking things by force. You're standing up and fighting for your rights. You're fighting for your evolution. You're fighting to be independent. You're fighting also with your finances to make sure they come in, the business. Everything is divinely guided. Everything that happened to you is also asking you to have patience against Sagittarius energy. All right, have patience. Pour into your own cup. Test the waters of your own admirations and your own goals. Okay, stand in ground. Okay, and have balance with your emotions. You are healing. Okay, so don't be frustrated in this healing phase. You went through something again here at the Three of Swords, but that Three of Swords gave you a revelation. It could have been three people that came up against you. I'm going to give you clarifiers real quick, and then we're going to move on to Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Now, again, Aquarius, this new moon might have been in Cancer, but again, it was in your planet of Uranus. Let's get Three of Wands for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Whoa. You got the Lovers. You made a choice, okay, to get some rest, all right, to get out of fears and frustrations here with the Nine of Swords. But you made a choice to get some rest before you get sick, all right? Again, with the moon, you were dealing with a lot of people that had fears, repressed emotions against you. People was very fearful of your energy. They also was fearful that you was going to get up and, again, do what you needed to do or see through their bullshit, okay? But again, there was deception, delays. But again, I feel that some of you, this is Cancer's energy and Pisces. So again, with this new moon in Cancer, you guys are talking to the moon, talking to your higher relatives, your ancestors, higher power. You made some manifestations here. You also might have been very emotional with the situation that you were dealing with. But like I said, you decided to connect to your higher self. You decided to love on yourself and your higher power with the Two of Cups here for your own peace of mind. The only person you need to join was yourself in a higher force. Yeah, so now you're getting on your high horse. You're getting a lot of attention, or you will be with the Six of Wands here. All right. You got a letter of good news that might have came in. It might have been about your money. It might have been about a move. Give me some more. Whoa. Wow. You were dealing with people that were playing a victim, but now, Aquarius, you realize that you have to have persistence. You might be the warrior, but you're not a wounded warrior. You're a warrior that's going to fight. You made a decision, okay? Start something new, maybe in your career, maybe in a job, Page of Pentacles. Again, with your development within yourself. So again, you continue to stay on. You want to always be a student with learning new things, okay? You might even have learned these people that was around you that wanted you stuck in your head. They wanted you stuck. They tried to bury you, Aquarius, by not knowing that you were a seed, okay? a seed to sprout and grow. Again, you might have to stick up for yourself, say some things, cut some people out here with the Knight of Swords. All right, you might have done it in speedy situation, a lot of frustration that was around you. But again, you said what you had to say, and that was it. You're standing on business, okay? You're standing on business, and that's that. Six of Swords, yeah, you're moving on to calmer waters here. You also might be moving, okay? For the Temperance card, you got money restrictions, but it is testing the water. It is testing your patience. Things are being divinely guided to come in for you guys, okay? Give me 2 more for Aquarius. 2 more, please, for Aquarius. Yeah, you were facing the devil, but you will get divine justice here. You will get divine justice. You were facing jealousy, trouble, people that tried to break you, people that tried to hold you back. But nothing's going to hold you back when you're part of the divine. Everything balance, okay, here might be a legal situation that will work out in your favor. But this also talks about karma. And people are going to watch you. People are going to watch you eat. Yeah, Queen of Swords and the 3 of Wands. So again, you started to stand up to some bullies. You started to speak your truth. Again, with the bird above her. You got some downloads. You started to speak your truth against people that were gossiping. All right? Gossiping, watching, trolling. So you're just waiting for your ships to come in because you know they are coming. You could have been dealing with a Virgo, but this pushed you into loneliness. This also pushed you into soul searching. You were on a dark path in a dark place, but you saw the light. You used your inner light to light up your path, and again, you're on the right path. You've been dealing with sabotage, sneakiness, people that were stealing from you, lying, cheating, okay? But again, you're being strategic about how you're going about this, how you're moving on. All right, Aquarius. I just want to say, I got some downloads as I always do. Yesterday, as I was driving and thinking about the situation, a bird almost hit my car. About 2 weeks ago, a bird actually was dead on my car. I think I talked about that in one of Greg's readings. But birds flying close to you, around you, in front of you, it means 4 things. 1, a spiritual development and evolution. You are raising your frequency, or you're raising the bar. 2, you have support and guidance from the higher spiritual beings, okay? 3, good fortune, abundance, and wealth is coming your way. 4th, you are on the right path, Aquarius. All right, let's get into Taurus reading now. Let's get into Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Doing the fixed signs first. We'll be back later to do the mutable signs. Every sign has 4 signs in them. All right. What was weird was I went to another metaphysical shop and I picked these 2 stones here. One is an aura cleansing stone, okay? The second one is a sapphire crystal. I never saw that before. All right. And the sapphire crystal is blue. I love blue. And it focuses on your psychic and psychological abilities. It also is a protector. I just thought that how weird and coinciding that I picked that stone. But when you are vibrating high, you pick the stones that you're needing, okay? Even when you're not, you pick the stones that you need to progress in your spiritual evolution. All right, let me use some sort of water. Oh, I got the incense right here. We're going to go right there for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, I call upon the higher spirits of light, ancestor, spirit guides. Come into this reading for me, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Show us what Taurus needs to see. Their manifestations for the new moon. Wow, you can't make this up. Taurus, you pop right on now. Okay, right now you are in your energy, Taurus. There might have been some changes here with the 5 here. You are the changer, okay? The number 5. You're the masculine counterpartner to the high priestess. So again, you have the book of knowledge here. You have wisdom, okay? You have enlightenment as they're sitting on their, what would you call that? Altar. Okay. You are a spiritual teacher, a counselor. Okay. So right now you're in your element right now. You make some changes, or you're going to. Give me some more about Taurus here. So you made some changes, or your yeah. It could have been dealing with some type of heartbreak, but again, like Aquarius, that heartbreak gave you revelation of what you need to do. It could have been a third party situation, all right. But you're raising your situation. You're raising the bar. You could have been overwhelmed by a lot of burdens. Here with the Ten of Wands, okay. But again, you're taking this as knowledge, as experience, okay. You're also fighting for your happiness with force. You're standing up to situations, okay? The Seven of Wands, you're setting boundaries because you know that your abundance is coming in. You also see something clearly now, all right? You see something or someone clearly now for who and what they are. Ace of Cups. You have new love coming in, or you're starting to love on yourself, or pour more love into your spirituality with the Hierophant above it. The Witch of Cups. Queen of Cups. You could have been dealing with the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This person might have broken your heart, okay? So again, because you were dealing with so much heartbreak, you decided to work on yourself, to work on your knowledge, to work on your spirituality, to work on your soul evolution. A Princess of Swords. This is the Knight of Swords. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Again, same thing that was in Aquarius reading. Someone came in by force. This could have been you. Speak your truth. Cut something out. Stand your ground. All right? But you, again, was overwhelmed with burdens of what to do. Six of Pentacles, you could have felt that you were too generous to these people, to this water sign, all right, to the situation, period. So you had to stand your ground about your generosity. You had to stand your ground about your pentacles, your energy, all right? Again, you got some clarity here. So, again, you started to save up. You started to pull back, again, for your happiness, for your abundance. No longer giving to people, okay, and draining your energy is how you're looking at it. That's what I'm getting. Let's clarify. Wow. I'm going to put that back. Let's do some clarifiers for Taurus now. The Hierophant. Whoa. Again, Nine of Pentacles. You're having a peace of mind, contentment, all right? As you made this change, this move, again, definitely this year, Nine of Pentacles, you're focused on yourself. You're focused on your soul evolution. You're focused on your finances here. Let's get the Three of Swords. Whoa. It could have 10-10. It could have been a family situation. But again, you might be feeling like you have to do things for your family here with the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. 10-10, you could be seeing 10-10. 10-10 is also new beginnings, endings, and new beginnings. All right? Wow, they're just, again, it could have been in a love matter, same place. Or again, you're connecting with your higher self. There was speedy news, okay, of a situation that is coming in. All right, could have been coming in for love. All right, Eight of Wands is arrows of passion. Also arrows of love. Okay, you could have been dealing with the Pisces, with the High Priestess here, your counterpartner. But again, you're taking things, you might be a father here, King of Pentacles. So you might even have a little remorseful, or somebody's a little bit remorseful for maybe how they treated you, how they stayed. With the King of Pentacles, you're trying to get focused on your stability, focus on your fatherhood. You're also trying to regain your power back to control your life. You might have felt that your life was out of control, dealing and doing for other people besides yourself. And just like the airplane thing, if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anybody else. So maybe you have that mentality right now. You just want happiness. You do want a family, but you want your family be in happiness and one accord. Wow. Some of you guys beat the devil here. Okay. But you're not jealous, but you could have been dealing with jealousy. You could have felt that maybe people in your family were jealous and they were trying to hold you back. All right. We're trying to hold you back from your happiness. You definitely have clarity. You could have been soul searching, pushed in soul searching like Aquarius. or have Aquarius in your chart, or dealing with one, or somebody that has their in the chart. There she goes. Yeah, you had a lot of people coming up against you, but again, some of you guys decided to focus on your spirituality, focus on yourself, invest in yourself. Again, everything was divinely guided. You started to have patience. You might even have money restrictions, people in places that were testing your water, family. Okay, you decide to beat the devil, to overcome these jealousies, anything or anyone that was holding you back. Okay, and you decide to have clarity about a connection. This clarity with this connection led you into seeking uh, guidance from your higher self. When you were pushed into isolation at one time, you decided to unattach the soul search in the dark place so you can see the light. Could have been dealing with the Queen of Swords, or someone at Queen of Swords in their energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But this woman also might have reflect to you how, you know, this person or her, how you hurt them, and it wounded them. So again, you might have decided to cut something out. She cut something out. You cut something out. They cut something out. But it might again have been a third party situation that led to all this. But again, you're working on your fatherhood. You're working on your peace. You might have a little remorse or regret. Somebody has a little remorse and regret for how everything fell out or how you're doing you now. Again, with the Six of Cups, it could have been a happy household at one time. It could have been somebody you shared the child with, or childhood memories with the Six of Cups. So some of you guys might be in nostalgia. Again, with the Cancer New Moon, it's coming out for everybody. There was deception. There were delays. There was repressed emotions. You could have even spoke up to the moon last night. Major manifestations, major requests to a higher power. Okay? And everything is coming in for you. But again, patience is needed. Patience is required. In due time, everything will work themselves out. Again, behind the Six of Cups, there was a tower. There was a catastrophe, an accident, a shakeup in your foundation with the situation. Again, just like Aquarius, it led to heartbreak. But that heartbreak led to revelation. Okay, there was deception, frustration. Also could have been ending of a situation, friendship, loving, whatever. But all this happened for your good, for you, not to you. All right, let's get to Leo's reading now. My sister sign. Sister sign, Leo. Leo's coming out and everybody's reading. Everybody's coming out and everybody's reading. With the fixed signs here. You're a shining star. No matter who you are. Trying what to see is true to me. All right, Leo. Clear the energy here. We're going into Leo's reading now. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Aquarius, sister sign. Let me see if we can get some Florida water here for Leo. One of my good friends is a Leo. I like Leo women. All right, show me what you see for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's clean the cards right now for Leo. Leo, you got the Empress at the bottom of the deck and the Five of Swords. Let's see Leo here. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for Leo. If you're new here, please subscribe to the tribe. I would love to have you. I appreciate you for coming in. Leo, you got the Four of Pentacles right now. You're holding back. You're also saving money for something special. Okay, you might be working hard. I never see you hardly working, Leo. So you're definitely pulling back your energy from someone, people, places, and things. It's like an addiction there. Codependency. Show me what is Leo holding back from. Six of Pentacles. You're holding back from being generous. Might have been too nice to the wrong people. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, people that had that in the chart. You might have that in your chart, Leo. Seven of Cups. All right? You might have been with somebody, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that led you on with a lot of dreams, a lot of confusion of illusion. Sage of Swords, you're sticking up. You're being cold-hearted, being distant right now. You're being this King of Swords might air in your chart. Hierophant. You're going with things that resonate with you, resonate with your morale, resonate with your soul, resonate with your spirituality. Wow. Might have Taurus in your chart or dealing with the Taurus. Wow. I think it's weird, right? Kind of getting the same kind of reading here. I just love tarot, guys. I love it. I love it. So, Leo, you're holding back from being generous. Could be to a water sign, an air sign, or earth sign. Okay, but you're holding back from being generous. You're speaking your truth. You're cutting some people out. You got a match here, King and Queen of Swords here. So again, some of you might have air in your chart, dealing with somebody else that has air in their chart, but you're holding back from being generous. You're no longer being generous, and you're being contentment, kind of being selfish, okay? Pouring into your own cup. Here with the Nine of Cups under the generosity. You were dealing with a dreamer or somebody that put a lot of illusions in. Might be seeing 7-7, okay? 7733. Okay, you were dealing with a dreamer, a water sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, that was trying to distract you. Here with 7 of Swords. Deceit you, cheat you, distract you from your progress forward. All right. With the Sage of Swords, you're getting on that throne. You're cutting some people out. You're cold. You're being cold and distant because you're hurt, but you're not going to show emotion. All right. You're going to just be distant. Take the downloads that you got from spirituality, a higher power, and you're going to move on that. Okay. With the 5, the Hierophant here again. Got 5 of Wands also. So 5-5. Got 7-7-5-5. 3 of Swords here underneath the 4 of Pentacles. You had a revelation about somebody that cheated you, broke your heart. They also might have pulled back some energy from you, cheated you, all right, like I said, with the 7 of Swords. But you had a revelation. That heartbreak woke you up. It also taught you to be very contentment with your own emotions, okay? Contentment within your own self, here with the 9 of Cups. Pour into your own cup. As this person wanted to be selfish and cause confusion, you realize, you know what, I need to be contentment with me, my own emotions, and being where I am at. No longer being generous, no longer to the people that don't appreciate it, no longer giving out my energy, my money, none of that to people that don't appreciate it. Could have been a water sign. 7 of Swords. Again, they use the emotions, that pity party to distract you. They use all that to confuse you. Also had you confusing your emotions at one time, but no more. Again, you're seeing this situation for what it is, Leo. 7 of Swords, a distraction. Could have been a lot of drama around this person, always. 5 of Wands. Could have made you and put you in a place where you were striving to become a better person, striving to put your emotions at bay. Again, for some of you, Queen of Swords, you have both of these energies inside you. You decided to turn your back on this person, this situation, continue to stick with your morals, your values, your wisdom, the knowledge that you had from this situation. Okay, it could have been a marriage. All right, and you turned your back. You're no longer, you realize that you've been scorned. You dealt with a lot of harshness. So you're speaking your truth and you cut some things out. You're getting knowledge, downloads as well from the ethers above. You see that bird above her? And you're cutting people, places, and things out, like I said, like an addiction. You also have the 9 of Pentacles. You're appreciating the path, the situations, the energy that you've been given to you because you learned some things. You also have knowledge. You learned the valuable lesson here with the Hierophant of this person, of the situation. Okay? 10 of Cups. You're going to your 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. You're going from your 9 to your 10. Happily being fulfilled, okay, with your own finances, your own emotion, your own family here, okay? You don't need anybody. You're not codependent, all right? Why would you? You're a Leo. All right, let's get here with the 4 of Pentacles. Let's clarify the 4 of Pentacles for Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Leo. Thank you, spirits. And whoa, like I said, 10/10s are endings and new beginnings. You're holding back, you're saving for your own happiness, your own good things. You also might be celebrating with people, okay? You might be trying to buy a home, 2 of Pentacles here, or you're celebrating in a home. You were once juggling, head over heart, trying to make a decision. Somebody was having you in money confusions. This also might have been them. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. All right, so you might have judged the situation, all right, and decided to help them. Again, you might have been dealing with the water sign. Okay, a younger water sign, All right. But this person was, again, bringing you nothing but apologies, sweetness, loveness. They also might have been telling you that they had good news for you. All right. Promising you things. Again, it was all an illusion here with the Seven of Cups. Remember, everything in that cup is not always good for us. Everything that glitters isn't gold. This person once was taking you as a fool. Again, could have been a Pisces, high priestess here, or someone that has Pisces in their chart. Again, but they were very secretive, okay, about their intentions, what they were doing. They took a leap of faith somewhere else, okay? Could have used you, your situation, your emotions, how you felt about them against you. So again, this person, very secretive, hiding a lot of things, hiding a lot of things of what she knows, he knows, all right, but they took you for a fool. So now that you have experienced that, you're going to take a leap of faith somewhere else. Wow, everybody's getting, I'm just so flabbergasted by how everybody's getting every sign in them. All right, so again, under the Ten of Cups, you guys are taking, holding back. You could be also dealing with the Queen of Wands, King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You're taking your passion somewhere else. Could be with another person, again, that is sparking your fire. You're also taking your passions and going for the things that are equivalent to you. You got the Hierophant here again. You have spiritual knowledge. You have knowledge of the situation. You have contentment with your emotions. You now see a person for who they are. Okay, sneaky, secretive individual. And you're moving forward. And when you move forward, you're going to have success. Some of you guys also might be talking about moving. Somebody also might want to move with you. Okay, save with some finances. All right. Again, you're content right now with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or another Aries, Leo, Sagittarius as yourself. Okay, but you're being content with your finances. You learn some lessons here, how to hold back, how to pull back from people. All right, that was not matching your energy. That was continuing to give you nothing but the illusion of confusion. So you are could be seeing 7 sevens. You are moving on. You are going to move on with success. Okay, you could be changing residence. You also could be changing another or having another journey. This journey could be in your spirituality, getting more content in your spirituality. You might have helped this person when they were sick, but now you're resting. You're not going to, again, give your energy. Could be seeing 4-4 to anybody, these people, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, so you're taking a step back to really think about how you're moving, or this person is now thinking about how they moved with you. All right, Leo. At the bottom of the card, you got Scorpio. There is a death of a situation, okay, or ending. But remember, these bring new beginnings, okay? You're moving on to calmer waters. No longer dealing with the Five of Swords, the bullshit, the distractions, the jealousy, the envy, anything that was holding you back. Okay. Only thing you didn't get was the Moon card, Leo. Now, last but not least, is Scorpio's energy. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Let's get into Scorpio's reading for this full moon. New moon in Cancer. Hope I haven't been saying full moon. The new moon was in Cancer last night. It's usually 3 days before, 3 days after. All right. The energy, okay, sticks around. So we will be talking about manifestations. It's one of the luckiest moons to manifest on. All right. Get into Scorpio's energy right now. Thank you, spirits, ancestors, loved ones. Please protect me as I get into this reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is going on for Scorpio's energy with the Cancer's new moon? I cut the deck. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. After these readings with the new moon, I am going to be doing karma or dharma for all signs. I think I'm going to do them this way too. All right, let's get in Scorpio's reading. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This new moon is bringing you rest, okay? Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You could have that in your chart, or you was dealing with one. Could be definitely in your thoughts here with the Four of Swords. It's giving you rest. It's giving you momentum as you're thinking about something. I feel like you're thinking about how to make the move or what to say. Again, some of you guys might have been ill. You might have been having some issues here. What is this for? Swords for Scorpio. Again, could have been resting. You guys probably work a lot, but you're having a lot of appreciation. Again, like Aquarius, you are developing. Might be developing, developing your finances, developing a business. There is something that is coming to an end. But there also could have been a closure. Something, yeah. Ten of Swords. Something could have happened on the World Wide Web here. All right. Could have been a collapse. Okay, but with the collapse brings new beginnings here. Ten of Swords could have been betrayed, backstabbed. Can't be backstabbed no more. There's no more room for it with Ten of Swords. But this situation pushed you into appreciating your energy where you are right now with the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you guys got clarity. You might have Leo in your chart or dealing with the Leo. Okay, you could have been backstabbed by another Aquarius, another fixed sign. Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. This gives you success here when you start to pull back and rest. You realize that you need to save your energy. Hierophant here, Taurus energy. Six of Wands, you have success maybe with your morals or values, but you definitely need the lesson here. You learned the lesson about having appreciation or being with people that are more appreciated for what you do for them. So some of you guys could have closed out a cycle. Could have been dealing with the mother of your children, the Empress here. Taurus or Libra energy. Okay. This is a divine feminine. This could be you, Scorpio. Star here, Temperance. Well, you got a lot of majors. Again, with the Ten of Swords, you are healing. Could have been dealing with someone that has Aquarius in their chart or Aquarius energy, or you have Aquarius in your energy. Eight of Wands, things have gained momentum, all right? Eight of Wands, something passionate might have came in, or maybe you want to reach out to somebody with passionate wands here, someone I feel like you missed. You learned some valuable lessons. You learned a spiritual lesson. Things changed here with the five, with the Hierophant. Okay, with the Empress, you might be seeing somebody in Empress status, or some of you guys were dealing with mother of your children, okay, and things might be developing. But again, something had to come to an end or will come to an end. Something might have been found out by the World Wide Web, online, okay, something that came in. They also might have found out that, you were trying to converse with somebody online, all right, with passion. Again, this broke somebody's heart. Could have broke your heart here, Ten of Swords. Some of you have air in your chart, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Again, but this pushed you into healing. It also pushed you into your having faith, having hope. Okay, seeing something for what it truly is, having clarity. You also come in dealing with the Leo, have Leo in your chart. But this is also going to bring on your abundance. This also could have been somebody you've been watching on the World Wide Web that you're seeing after a lot of hurt, after a lot of now coming into some abundance, clarity. It could be a Sagittarius. You also might decide to pour into your own cup to have balance, but everything that you went through, again, like Aquarius, has been divinely guided. Everything was divinely put here so you can learn some lessons, some situations, and some karmic cycles as well. Okay, you could have been pouring into your own cup. Could have been dealing with somebody that was testing your water, testing you, all right? But again, this whole situation tested you. It tested your faith. It tested your hope. It tested your spirituality. It tested what you believe in. Could have been dealing with the Taurus. Seeker of Cups. You also might be wanting to apologize. Somebody might want to apologize to you. This is the water, your water element. Could have been dealing with the Pisces. But somebody feels like a fish out of water with not communicating with you, or vice versa. Five of Cups. You're dealing with some type of loss, some type of grief, some type of remorse here. But if you turn around, you see the Two of Cups. You see a connection. Let's get some quick clarifiers here for Scorpio. Four of Swords for Scorpio. Wow, Scorpio, yes. This is a death of a situation or ending. But remember, the death brings new beginnings here. You got your own card here, right? With the Four of Swords. So you're resting after a death of a situation. Hopefully it's not a death of a person, but you're seeking rest, solitude. You're waiting for your ships to come in. You also might be traveling abroad, okay? But this is also the dating card. You might be putting yourself out there. You ever be in appreciation of being single right now, okay? But you could be waiting, could be developing the passion, the energy to go back out there. Ace of Wands, new beginnings. Wow, right in time, right after the death card. So, okay? Again, things that you're passionate about. You might have felt stuck at one time, frustrated about an ending, frustrated about something. But again, this is only in your mind with the Eight of Swords. It's a mental stuckness. You can move those swords and you get clarity right then and there, right? Ten of Swords, it could have been a collapse, a betrayal, or heartbreak. Somebody stabbed you in the back. Could have been with a choice that you had in love. Could have been dealing with the Gemini. Again, you had a lot of love for this person, but you decided and need to love on yourself, pour into your own cup. Choose yourself. Choose your higher source, your higher self. Okay? 4 cups underneath the 4 swords. Could be seen in 4-4. Again, you might have felt like you missed out in love. Okay? By reminiscing, looking at things. It could have been money fluctuations. Dealing with the person. You got the King of Pentacles. Some of you guys are really focused on your money right now. Could have been dealing with the Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But you're sitting on your throne. Some of you might have wanted your cake and eat it too. You also might have been dealing with somebody that wanted their cake and eat it too. Wow. You guys are focused on moving. All right. Might be moving a situation, moving the residence. You also might be moving a journey to having victory with new beginnings. Okay. With the 7 here with the Chariot. 2 of Wands. You're waiting. You're planning. You might be going on a journey, but again, you might have been stuck in your head. But there is movement here. You're focusing on your future, not your past, okay? You have the world in your hand, Scorpio, but you have to get out of your own head, all right? You have to get out of your own head about your passions. Again, you could be seeing somebody very attractive right now. You could have chosen another lover over someone, and now you're realizing or learning the lessons from that. Wow, too many cards, but they said take them. Queen of Pentacles is a mother. Got the mother and father. So again, some of you guys might be having patience with the mother of your children or mother of a child. Okay, because you want to move on to some calmer waters. There's a lot of drama with this person. You might be seeing somebody, again, that you chose as lover over. Very attractive right now, going from their passions. Very positive, okay, very fiery, very outspoken. So again, you might have healed or seeing this person heal. There's a lot of trauma or tower. Okay, a shakeup in your foundation. Again, with the World Wide Web, the world could be traveling, could be also ending the situation. And that might be a tower of shocking news to somebody that wanted to do nothing but cause you a lot of drama, a lot of inner chaos. Knight of Cups. This person might have used a lot of charm with you, or you used a lot of charm with this person. And now some of you guys are regretting how you went about things. A different perspective. It could have been a Pisces. Okay, but we're in this Hangman energy. You're being stagnant. You're being asked to like hold off, be still, get some more enlightenment. But again, you sacrificed a lot for this situation, for this person. Your sacrifices are not going unknown, okay? But when you used a lot of charm, again, this might have put you in sickness. Again, you might need a lot of rest because new love is coming in. The divine is going to give you an opportunity of security. They're going to give you a helping hand. But will you take this? Will you take this momentum, this time to work on yourself, to work on your spirituality, to work on you, doing the right things, okay? Moving in the correct energy, elevating yourself. You might need to cut something out here with the King of Swords. Some of you definitely have air in your chart. Speak your truth, be cold, a little distant. You're getting downloads for some of you guys, might be in your dreams. Okay, it might have been a third-party situation, but you might be working on your improvements. Again, here at work, on your finances. There might have been some delays around it, but now you're coming into some type of glory, or you will be. People are watching you, gossiping about you, but let them talk. Let them talk. They're not even above you. They're students. They're watching you. They might be trying to learn something from you. But again, you got to watch over your shoulder, watch your back. These people want to do nothing but gossip, talk, watch you. All right. Could be another air sign. But you are stepping into your power. Scorpio, again, like Aquarius, you're stepping into the King of Wands energy, going for the things that you're passionate about. You also are looking for your divine match. Some of you realize this person was not your divine match. You guys might have been in a situation just for the child or money or children. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up now. Please remember, be you, love you. That is the highest vibration of all. And I will be back to do mutable and cardinal signs next. So if you have those in your energy, okay, in your chart, remember, look up your birth chart, see where your chart placements are. I know I'm fixed. So I got Aquarius, Taurus in me. So a lot of that did resonate with myself. So again, your new moon is still energizing for today. Also, please put your manifestations out there if you haven't done last night. I know I did. And things already are coming forth towards me. So again, be you, love you. That is the highest vibration of all. And I thank you guys. Please subscribe to the tribe. Let's get us there so I can do more readings for you. If you like this reading, like it. Leave a comment if you dare. And I love you guys. Thank you for the support again. Bye now.